We are live.
We are.
Hello, everyone, from the Keeping It Magical studio.
And co-star Cami's back with us.
Co-star Cami is here.
We did get
a new puppy, and I think co-star Cami is going to introduce Scout to us. So we got a new member of the Keeping It Magical family, and we've updated our equipment. We're now live on our computer, which has got a wider screen. So
we're working on all the settings.
We're getting a little bit more professional in our presentation.
I mean, except our puppy area is now in the background of our studio.
Our puppy and our rabbit, because we got an inside rabbit now. Where is our newest member?
Right here.
Well, go get her.
How am I supposed to get
Okay, let me go get her.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. Well, she doesn't need to be sleeping right now anyway because she likes to stay up at night. And she's very much into the curious, confident about being here and ready to explore everything.
So anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Melanie, and our co-star Cami, and our newest addition to the Keeping It Magical family, Scout.
Hey, my bunny's kind of new.
Yeah,
So,
and
hi.
we got the bunny too. I don't know if
Say
you can
hi,
grab
everybody.
her. Naomi's been with us for about 2 months now, and Scout has been with us since Monday.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of exciting. Cami's going to try to get Scout out,
I'm trying to make myself look
You
taller.
mean
That's all right.
Naomi?
or Naomi out, but that's all right. You don't have to get her out. She's eating. But
Oh, you want some belly rubs?
we thought we'd give you a live video of our newest member and tell
Our
you
ever expanding family.
our ever expanded. We need a farm, I think. But anyway,
We're working on that. Because next we're getting guard donkeys.
yeah, our beach house and the guard donkeys. But me and Melanie were invited this morning. We participated in the Inspired Poetry Project, or Inspired Poetry Corner, with Raul James, a friend of mine that invited us there. And we got to read a couple of our poems, and it was an honor to be again included in that. I'm not sure if we can see the comments or not. Oh. What'd you do, Melanie? Oh, Melody's kicking us off.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, you better not be.
You got a warning popped up, and I thought I could look at it. I didn't know I was gonna click off the screen.
But anyway, so we decided to come on and talk a little bit about what's been going on besides adding animals to our collection.
Except for cuteness overload. Here, go see Sissy.
My wife has been working on a project. Would you like to tell them about it?
Of course. I have been working on putting together our first joint book or collaboration.
Yes.
And so I think today I finished really just kind of formatting the first part of it, although I do have to add in everything you wrote from November to January when we started this page. And we're already at 200 pages.
Yeah. Well, I think it got reduced down to about 167,
But the table of contents
Yes.
is 13 or 14 pages long.
yeah, it's gotten really it's gotten to be quite a collection.
It has.
And you know, I told Raul today, I really have been kind of documenting this journey from day one. Actually, from the first conversation, where we somehow or another decided we were going to probably do this live together, and then when we came face to face, it was kind of obvious it was meant to be.
It was me and Mommy, and then I got to see my Papa, and then I got to see everybody.
Yeah, to see everybody.
This puppy is so spoiled rotten, by the way. She's not being mistreated.
We
She
can't go
loves
anywhere
every
without-
bit of attention that she's getting right now, by the
We
way.
can't go anywhere without the oh my Lord, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's almost almost pathetic.
But the thing I really like about it is I love the fact that it just brings smiles to so many people's faces.
It does.
There's been so many opportunities where there have been people that just didn't look like they were having that great of a day, and they see the puppy, and then they just light up and like we'll even let them hold it and take their picture with them, and they just that part of it.
I really enjoyed the handicapped people that came through the other day. And there was one guy in a wheelchair, and
there were 3 guests at Bach Tower that had some type of cognitive developmental disabilities, along with some physical disabilities, and so they were. One of the young men was in a wheelchair, and I just walked up to him and asked him how he was doing, and started talking to him, and asked if he was enjoying his day, and he saw the puppy and he lit up, and so I was like, "You want to see the puppy?" And he just. Yeah, I mean, he was shaking his head and just smiling, and
the caretaker asked him if he wanted a picture with the puppy, and he was like, yeah. And so
then we got their picture together, and when they walked off, or when walked off,
and it really is
just glowing.
It really is neat that we could bring some joy to people's lives.
And for those of you that don't know, working with individuals with disabilities has been my passion for my entire life. I mean, that's what I've done my entire adult life, and so anytime there's an opportunity to acknowledge and speak to someone who may look different than you or act different than you, talk to them. Just the same exact way that you would talk to anyone else. Ask them how their day is doing. Tell them that you hope they're having a great time.
Right.
I mean, don't be I so often see people seem like they're afraid or scared, or they don't want to approach them.
I even seen it.
Do it.
After we walked away, they were still talking about that dog, and they're talking about us, and it really does.
They often feel invisible, and there's no reason.
$0, nothing but a few minutes of our time to cheer some people up.
And you can talk to them. Like, if they're with someone, you don't have to talk to the person they're with.
Right.
Like, they can hear, even if they can't talk. They know you're talking to them.
Right.
And they will respond in a way where you know that they hear you. And I'm just telling you, don't let them continue to feel invisible. Talk to them.
Right.
Let them know they're seen. Let them
know
that
they're part of
wanted.
this world, too.
Right. And they truly are amazing people.
They are the most kind-hearted people I've ever met in my life.
But that was a side note. I just had to throw that in there because it's something it's just something I'm passionate about. It's something that just really sits deep inside of me, and anytime I have an opportunity to just bring a little light to that subject, I have to do it.
I know. So you wanna? So we got the book. It's being edited.
By moi, the editor.
By this amazing woman. Because if I was editing it, we wouldn't even be talking anywhere close to it being ready for the sent off to a publisher. Because Kevin doesn't understand that stuff like she does. She's a whiz.
I've had a lot of practice.
Yeah, well, being a school teacher for 17 years, I'm sure you did.
I should have been like a surgeon or something, the number of years that I've spent in college.
But
that's beside the point.
You know, we got a lot going on.
And here's the rabbit that's bigger than the dog.
There's Niomi. Our other part of our zoo around here.
Yes, our puppy is thoroughly convinced that she is the luckiest puppy ever.
My fish don't count.
Because she's
the fish don't count as a pet, evidently. But we do have our own little zoo going on here, and I couldn't be any happier.
You wanted one girl or woman, and look,
I was ready for one girl, and I ended up with 4. So,
I mean, hey.
Which brings me to: would you like to read a poem or two on our live events? Keeping It Magical is a poetic journey, and we are both poets. Well, I consider myself one. I wrote about 7,000 in the last 4 years, but I just happened to run into another poet, and
which I had never really called
Can you
myself a
read the
poet,
one
but
of me?
I've written poetry since
But
I
you're a very talented.
was as long as I can
writer.
remember. I mean, I was probably like 2 or 3 years old writing poetry.
But I'll go ahead and I thought we'd kind of, because we don't usually do this on our lives. We have a couple times, but I think since we're going to be publishing this book, we can give you a little sample of some of our poetry. So you want to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
And the one I'm going to read is not the one that is about Cami, but it's one that I wrote to young girls, to young women, and so it's appropriate because it really is to Cami, even though it wasn't specifically written to her. But it was just something that I would like to have been able to tell myself or someone to tell me when I was younger.
Right.
And it's just called You Are Amazing. So many choices are out there for you. So many chances to try something new. So many books, which will you read? So many options, will you step up and lead?
Can I read it?
So many talents for you to explore. So many blessings, and they are all yours. So many lives that need your sweet touch. So many hearts that love you so very much.
I want to read it.
So many eyes watching what you'll do. So many excited and cheering for you. The world truly needs you, the unique strengths you possess. The world needs your all, for you are divinely blessed. Take every choice and become the leader you are. Take every chance and shine bright like a star. Learn all you can, empower yourself. Be all you can be, unique like nobody else. The possibilities are endless. What will you choose? Remember, you will win. It's not in you to lose. Be confident and certain that you will do great things. Be excited about learning and always remember to sing. You have so much to offer. Never doubt how amazing you'll
I
be.
want to read
You
it.
have so much light to shine. Make sure it shines brightly.
You can read it. I'm gonna let you read it while I'm reading mine. Okay, and that was just a beautiful poem. I remember you wrote when you wrote that one. But it has been kind of confusing. Melanie had a phone where stuff was getting posted later after she had posted it, and there was some stuff that you wrote that I haven't seen, and there was some stuff I wrote that you haven't seen. And so by creating this book, we got a kind of a chance to read some of the stuff that we haven't even read. But anyway, I wrote this one this morning. This won't be in the book, but it will be in the next one, hopefully. But it was called Hope. As I woke up this morning on this 35th anniversary, 35th week anniversary of this beautiful Sunday morning that we met, I look back and see how far hope has taken our relationship. It's been 33 weeks of no regrets. I always hoped and prayed one day this amazing woman would easily steal my heart. Together we have told our poetic tale of finding each other and made it into beautiful art. So many prayers were answered through weeks and 6 days after that first conversation on the phone. 31 weeks ago we said our wedding vows, and I knew right then I was never meant to be alone. We shared our hopes and dreams that only true love could reveal. There were mountains and hills to climb. Life is poetry and emotional love, and when you are truly loved, it feels like the perfect poetic rhyme. I hoped and prayed, and my faith never was broken. I believe there was much better days ahead. This amazing life I've lived was a story that needed to be told, written poetically to be read. Happy anniversary to this beautiful young lady who saw the hope in this poetic man's eyes. A love like ours gives a strong thread of hope to so many as we spread our wings and fly. And it really has been, you have been an inspiration for me from day one. You opened up your heart to me, and you poured in a lot of love, and you let me be a dad to that little girl, and I love you both with all my heart, and I know that you know that.
And we love you.
And I can't wait to see where this journey takes us, where this book goes. But I think we're going to be sending it off to a publisher very, very soon. So we're about to find out. just how far will take us. Would you like to read another one?
I
I'm going to find the one that I wrote about you so you can read it. 1 second, okay?
would. Okay.
Cami wants to read one.
So this one is one I wrote. This is one of the more recent ones I wrote, I think. Speak to Me.
Yeah, it is.
So, and this is just about, because I've been really thinking about like holding space and just making sure people feel heard and validated and appreciated. And so this is about just making sure that other people feel heard. So it says, speak to me of angels, speak to me of love, speak to me of your desire, your inspiration from above. Speak to me of heartache, speak to me of shame, speak to me of your failures, I'll love you just the same. Whisper to me your secrets, whisper to me your fears, whisper to me your unbeliefs, and I will wipe your tears. Whisper to me your weakness, whisper to me your doubt, whisper to me all the things you used to shout. I'll hear your every whisper, I'll hear your every word, I'll hear your every cry for help, you will always be heard. I'll hear you in the silence, I'll hear you in the noise, and I'll hear you in the victory, I'll hear you and rejoice.
I love that one.
And the meme is the little thing after it says it's healing to be heard, and that's so true.
It is, and it's why I think so many relationships do fail is because they quit communicating. We talk about everything, don't we? You talk about your day, I talk about my day. We talked about keeping it magical pretty much from day one, and we really did. We made a decision together to make a beautiful life together, and although we've had our little mountains to climb and hills to overcome.
It's all part of the process.
I really do think that when you get two people who really love each other, you can build a beautiful life together. And love is meant to be shared. And I can't see me spending the rest of my life with anybody but you two. And our farm animals. But the second one I want to read is one that I wrote the day after God put us together. We hadn't even come face to face yet, but I think it was obvious that it was meant to be. And I got the inspiration. The picture that I posted with it was taken out on Cotton Ridge Ranch where I was working at the time, and I was taking a break, and I wrote it in between the break the day after we had talked. These last 2 days have been incredible. I couldn't make this up if I tried. It feels like a dream come true where two souls somehow magically collide. The signs were popping out everywhere. I look and I feel every word that's spoken. It's just another synchronicity that's been divinely given as some kind of token. It feels like the more we communicate, the more obvious it's becoming. This is beyond words. I wish I could name all the things that just seem to coincide. It's unbelievably absurd. I've been praying for this amazing woman that I know most people think don't exist. On an amazing Sunday in November, God led her straight to me. I could not resist. Who could resist these two?
I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking for the poem Cami wants.
It feels like every love poem I've written about that girl that I've never ever known had led her straight to my doorstep. As I opened it wide, it was ready for what was shown. All I can think about is what's happening and wonder when we will come face to face. I told her yesterday was a turning point, and today I feel like I'm in a much higher and peaceful place. Only the heavens above know for sure what will come of this, but it feels so right. I was thinking about her and took a picture. Can you see what's behind the sun's radiant light? It looks to me like prayers being answered. It looks like golden folded hands praying. If you could feel what I'm feeling, you'd think dreams are coming true. I'm just saying. The day's getting closer and closer. In just a few short days, I pray that our eyes will meet for the first time. I'm not sure what will happen, but my friends, this song started playing yesterday, and everything just chimes. And it really was a very magical first conversation. And the day we did come face to face, I just don't know how, but I think we both knew that we were going to spend the rest of our
And
lives
I know
together.
we've said this, but it was so interesting to me. The first day we ever met, when we were hanging out on the beach, every single person that walked by
Right.
assumed that we'd been together forever.
Forever. I mean, they thought we'd been married. They thought that this was our daughter. I mean, they thought we were a family. They
They
were
were like,
asking
"Oh,
us.
so how long have you guys been married?"
Right.
And, you know, we've been
And even
well,
when
we
we went
just met face to face today.
yeah, we just met face to face last night, but everything it just flowed so easy, and we've had to overcome a lot, but I think we are just progressing just so rapidly, it just blows my mind. But that's what love will do. That's when
The Alchemy of Love. I wrote a poem about that.
yeah, that's what believing in love will do. And when you open your heart to the right one, the right one, not the wrong one, because the wrong one will take you down all kinds of bad roads. But if you wait for the right one, which I did, it can be amazing.
Well, Cami has her poem that she would like to read.
Okay.
Now, this is a poem I wrote, kind of just joking around, playing, being silly, about Cami, so she's going to read it.
Go ahead.
Do it. You can read it.
Can you read with me?
You're a great reader. Just read.
Get a girl.
See, you have to speak up and speak clearly.
Here, step up to the mic. Step.
You're an awesome reader. Show them how good you read.
There's a girl I know.
There's a girl that I know.
She's sassy and mild. There's a girl I have loved that has made me proud. There's a girl that is whiny and pouts way too much. There's a girl that is goofy, is silly and goofy and such. There's a girl that hates bedtime.
Here.
There's a girl that hates bedtime and hates waking up. There's a girl who makes messes and hides dirty cups. There's a girl that looks at me and knows I'm her mother. There's a girl that frustrates me unlike any other. There's a girl that I love for the rest of my days. There's a girl that I prayed for, a daughter so kind. A girl that is so skilled at making me lose my mind.
Can you understand her? Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
So, this was, I love you when I'm playing around, right? But there's a girl that I know, she's sassy and loud. There's a girl that I have loved that has made me so proud. There's a girl that is whiny and pouts way too much. There's a girl that is silly and goofy and such. There's a girl that hates bedtime and hates waking up. There's a girl who makes messes and hides dirty cups. There's a girl who looks at me and knows I'm her mother. There's a girl that frustrates me unlike any other. There's a girl that I'll love for the rest of my days. There's a girl that I prayed for, a daughter so kind, a girl that is so skilled at making me lose my mind.
and I think it is, she does make you lose your mind sometimes in a good way.
She knows I prayed for her too, didn't I? Don't you?
When I'm sick.
But I prayed for you before you were born, didn't
I want
I?
to get up to Mike. I need to do something.
You want to tell them this story about how I prayed for you before you were born?
Yeah.
What's the story? Do you remember? When did I pray every day?
444.
At 4:44 every day I prayed that God would let me have a daughter.
I want to.
Okay.
My mommy right here pray at 4:44 every evening to have a daughter, and God gave her that gift, and here I am, the crazy daughter.
And the confirmation that it was definitely that you were meant for me was every day at 4:44 I prayed for you, and your due date was
4:44.
4/4/14.
4:14.
Yeah. So what's your favorite number?
4.
She always tells me her favorite number is 4. But you know, when Cami's around, Cami has to steal the show, and that's okay because she has to make sure that she's always in the middle, and we can scoot this way a little bit so Kevin doesn't have to be, or wait, this way.
Yeah, she's always trying to scoop me out of the way. Anyway, back up for a second because I want to talk. Okay. So anyway, again, we were on the Inspired Poetry Corner this morning. We have a book going on. Keeping It Magical has now reached over 2,400 followers and 2,200 likes. My own personal page has grown quite a bit.
Well, I still have like less than 400 friends, but that's different.
Well, yours
story.
is in public like
But
mine.
that's intentional. That's a whole different reason.
I ended up making my page a business page, so it is viewable by my followers and anybody on Facebook and Instagram. But we are expanding. Again, we are looking forward to getting this publisher our manuscript.
Oh, she's showing her unicorn journal because guess who is also a budding writer?
Yeah, and Cami does like to create.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to draw. And she is a very good reader. She understands what she reads. And Cami's been trying to get her to work on her math. Hey, get ready for... What grade are you going to be in? Third grade. I'm not sure if they're ready for
And
her.
you know, I've always said I think she's going to be taller than me by the time she's in 3rd grade. And
it might be by the time she's in 4th grade.
Well, I don't know because the child's really close.
But we really did have a good weekend. Melanie had to work Saturday, and Kevin came up and helped you for about an hour, and I just
it was the events that we had this weekend were so much fun. They were awesome.
Yeah, the Inspired Poetry Project is a really neat thing. It goes on for quite a while, and there was I think 12 or 14 poets that participated from all over the world, and maybe one day me and Melanie will get on as a featured artist, and we can get a little bit longer time on that program. I'd be looking forward to that.
Maybe we'll start our own.
So I kind of put a bug in Raul's ear that we'd like to be in the featured artist one time, and maybe that'll happen.
I think people are figuring out that if they ask you, they get us both, and if they ask me, they get like they can't ask him to do something and not like
we are in this together.
We're kind of a package deal. Like you can't get one without the other.
It's just like when I met you, I was like, "Oh my, it's a package deal, isn't it?" And she goes, "Yep, it's a package deal," and I was like, "Okay, that's fine with me." And it was more of a package than I ever dreamed possible. God really has answered my prayers and then some. Because my dream was after my first book, I wanted to publish another one, and I always said that I would do that again when my dreams finally, all these things that I had been writing about finally came true. The only thing was I was cutting my shelves way short.
You know you were getting a 4 for 1.
But you are an amazing woman, and I thank you for working so hard on our book, on our project, and everything that you do for me and Cami. I don't know how you do it all sometimes.
You deserve it. I can't imagine doing anything less.
But I do feel blessed that I've been given this opportunity, because a year ago, it looked like all hope was dying, and I guess
never dying. Sometimes it's just dormant and you can't see it.
I really do believe that that 15 minutes that I was dead, I asked God for one more chance to make my dreams come true, And I think that was the day that my heart was finally opened again. I was finally ready. I wasn't going to hold back if the opportunity came along. And you just took I think we were friends for like 3 months before you finally said
we don't
something.
even know how exactly
We still don't know how we
Facebook
became friends on Facebook, but it happened. And it's funny because I think the day it happened, I even wrote something on one of her pictures like, "Boy, you look good on the back of my motorcycle."
And I didn't even know, I never even knew that he made that comment on the picture. I think until after we met. I'm pretty sure it was after we met.
We figured it out, but it truly was. I think the universe, God, answering prayers. We deserve this, and I think we're gonna have just a wonderful rest of our lives here together.
Oh, I don't think I know.
But see, that's not it. After this is over, I'm taking her with me. You can wait. You can. I've learned patience with her for the most part. So if I have to wait for her, I'll find me a bench like Andy Griffith and I'll wait for her.
On top of everything else, I'm teaching him patience.
But
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
We were truly meant to be together. Age difference and all. Yeah, it took me a while to get over that age difference thing, but she does make me feel young. That one makes me feel old sometimes, but it has been just a magical journey, and I know I speak for you when I say thank you to everybody that's for all the great comments, all the cheering us on, following our page.
Something that I would like to just kind of comment about.
Sure.
I think it's amazing that we've gotten to where our male-female ratio of followers, we have almost as many male followers as we do women or female followers.
Well, in the last month, it's been about a 50-50 increase.
And that's huge because it was predominantly female, and now we're getting lots of male.
Well, you're awful cute. If I saw you come on a video,
okay. Well, I would like to think that that's not it, because it's not like I'm always walking around like, "Hey," because that's so not. If you knew me, you would know. Like that is just not at all how I am.
Besides the cuteness, she's very intelligent, and I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be inspired like I am if it wasn't for you.
Cami wrote something, well, you can't see it, but Cami just went and wrote something that she wants to share.
Okay.
You want to read it, or you want me to read it? Okay, so she just wrote this and brought it to me. She is known. I love my mama because she's the best mama ever, and I love her so much I was made for her.
Oh,
that is so sweetheart. Sweet. I love you.
Oh, what do you got on your chin?
This girl.
I thought I was gonna have to shave her there for a second.
Literally, never know what.
You never know what you're
gonna
be get
next. Yeah.
But I love you too, and I think God made you guys for me too.
That was for Mommy.
That was for Mama.
This is a perfect example of how she just gives him a hard time. This child loves him. She thinks he is just
a problem.
You're no problem.
Okay, so on top of everything else, she's got a sense of humor that's way beyond an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that is true. But anyway, from our house to yours, happy Sunday. It's 17th of July, right?
It is.
Somebody's birthday is coming up.
I know.
I can't remember.
I think they're going to be 96.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It's going to be mine. See what I mean?
You're going to turn 60, 100, 101,
I'm going to turn 60, 100 years old.
No, you're going to turn 60, 100,000.
60,000 years old?
No, 60 billion million. Infinity.
And I'm still standing.
And this is why she's practicing her math.
We need to work on the math there. 60, not 6,000.
I think I'm going to get you to go to the sound bath on Friday for your birthday. Would you like to go to the sound bath for your birthday?
No, the beach.
Anyway,
The beach.
is there anything else you want to talk about
Yes.
before we get off?
Yes. Yes.
What?
Okay.
Well,
It's all you.
where's your dog at? Okay.
Sleeping.
What do you want to talk about?
Mommy is.
You want to tell everybody how much you love Kevin?
Hold on, let me read something. Now that your life, you can see your real time insights or add tools to increase distribution or engagement.
You're being silly now.
Okay.
All right, it's time to get off because I know. Well, we can do another one next week.
Yeah. And
But-
you know what? Maybe next week we'll do one that's all about Cami, and you can tell us what you want to do, and we'll plan it, and you can be the star, not the co-star.
All right.
How about that?
So from our house on this July 17th day, 4 days till Kevin's birthday, where I'm going to be older, a little bit older than you.
60.
I know, 60. Finally got it right. You're getting better at math. But we love you guys. Have a great rest of the weekend, and thank God Monday's not Monday for you.
I need to.
You get one day off, but you had to work Saturday for it. But we love you guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Mwah.
Namaste.
Okay, how do I exit it?